Starting sad, huh?
We are
Nope, no sad.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Barovia Beckons. This is an interactive D&D charity stream where we're playing through our version of Curse of Strahd. So, content warning, it is a horror game, and there are some things that people may find triggering, so be forewarned.
You don't usually make that warning. That concerns me that you're making that before this session.
It's both a conscious decision to start doing that going forward because it is a horror game. Hey, thank you for that subscription.
Thanks, Adam.
But yeah, it's a conscious decision to just start doing that before every episode because while we have our session zeros, our pre-planning, and our after cooldown, the viewers don't get that. So just as a precaution, it is a horror game, so there could be some triggering events that happen. Just keep that in the back of your mind as we're going through this.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. With that being said, we left off as the group was getting up and having breakfast in the Blue Water Inn in Vallaki. They had a very somber and sad evening as they had discovered that Shiloh's adopted family, all have gravestones in the cemetery by the church. They've also learned that there is a cult in the church. And
Some undead shit.
some undead.
Oh, we also got into a bar fight with Strahd's second in command, but that's no big deal. It's fine.
we is a big word here.
He did start it, to be fair. He did punch Ivan first.
Did basically bitch slap Ivan into a wall.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's not talk about semantics, okay?
So yeah, we're going to be picking up with a somber breakfast.
Oh, right.
Everybody was pretty somber and sad when they got up in the morning. So you all make your way out. The narrator was pretty happy with himself, but that's all right.
Dick.
So you come into the tavern, and your buddy is there serving breakfast. I'm sorry. Give me just a second.
Irwin.
Oh.
What do you need?
Said her mom asked if they could come over tomorrow.
Okay, well, you need to have her talk to me. Sorry.
Go ask
Apparently,
your mom.
there's no school tomorrow, so children are still up.
Not mine. I lied.
Good.
I lied.
So, Irwin is there, and he is serving what seems like a pretty large crowd. There's probably 15 people in various smaller-sized groups. So,
People open for us?
the seats at the bar are unoccupied.
Gonna go be sad at the bar then. Great.
Oh, jeez.
Stereotypical. All right.
I'll help.
You're gonna help do what?
Look sad at the table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all sit in the chairs, and there's 4 chairs on the end where Rahadin was at. So who's taking the chair that
Back here
Rahadin
again.
sat in?
I will, and I'm gonna fucking throw it outside.
So you're just standing at the bar after you throw the chair?
Literally taking it.
No, I take it. I go out the doors and just hook that bitch.
Chuck it.
You see Irwin kind of doesn't even argue.
Right.
Can I get you some breakfast this morning?
Yes.
Breakfast.
He will not be sitting in that chair any longer. You're welcome.
Thanks. Pheasant, and he slides over a silver dish filled with pheasant. There's like 5 or 6 of them just stacked up. They're roasted. They look pretty good. They got little grill marks.
Is this for taking or is this
Oh
for
my
sharing?
god. Are we getting actual food?
You are
Not
getting.
words
We've had actual. Oh, yeah, you're
or
right.
Like
What are you talking about? We've had food for many days. I cook Very good food.
Yeah, Ivan cooked very well.
I'm so
there's
sorry.
It's
also
okay. I know you're having a very hard time with the things
That was not Shiloh. That was me. Not.
There's also
I don't
the
even know
breakfast
you,
that
lady.
Strahd so kindly brought us that we then burned.
I did
would have been
try
really
it
good.
and then set it on fire.
I'm not sorry for what I did.
I'm not sorry for what I did either. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, can I get your strongest ale?
Well, yeah, sure. I've got a couple caskets of that grape mash now, thanks to you. So, here, on the house.
Thank you.
Breakfast ale?
Shut up.
Which is very good.
I don't judge. People have issues.
Sad breakfast.
I'm sorry.
But
Is it because of Rahadin? Oh. Internal issues, I see. And he slides 3 more glasses of grape mash across the table.
The best person we've met.
he's gonna get kidnapped too.
Echo's actually gonna drink
They're
this.
only gonna take all of the bartenders.
That's
that
how
we
he
fall in
keeps.
love with.
That's how he keeps us from having NPC collection. He
Just takes all of them first, and then he just comes at us with an army of NPC barmen.
of everyone we ever loved.
Those bitches. Oh.
Cute little uniforms, so mad.
I love how you theorize in the middle of the show and just feed me ideas.
Yeah, I'm drinking my alcohol and eating my food.
I think Echo actually likes the wine.
Hell yeah. I mean, hell yeah.
The Echo is like pulling that little the bird thing.
So it's a rather quiet breakfast. You all eat up your food, and while the bar seems kind of busy, it's a dull roar. It's not loud and obnoxious, and you kind of have this somber breakfast. About half an hour later, you do hear a bell toll. Bong bong, bong bong, bong bong.
What's that?
I mimic it quietly.
Oh, that's the ferry. It's here to take people across the island.
Ferry.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably got an hour until it heads out.
Oh.
Ivan already had stuffed everything in his mouth.
So don't rush.
I mean, they have to unload people from the island, and then people get on, and it usually takes them about an hour when they get here to turn around and go back.
Stay a little bit longer. How often do they come back?
Well, they come in the morning and they pick people up, they go, and then they come back in the morning, so you'll be staying overnight if you go. Unless you can find another way back. Or go
Like
somewhere.
swimming.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I can't fly. Yeah, you can with that potion thingy, but the rest of us can't. The rest of us get to stay on the island while you deal with the undead thing?
Split up?
No. Fuck no!
Okay. Was afraid that was suggestion. Not good.
No. I went there alone last night. It was scary.
11 days till dinner.
11 days.
Ugh.
4 days before need to leave.
Okay. Do you want to go to the island first? And then come back and deal with the cult?
Undead may take longer. May not solve in 4 days.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Really? Can we just, level it and then,
Church!
What?
Church!
It's not a holy one
Level-
anymore!
Church?
Yeah.
Consecrate.
I can't consecrate.
Looks at Rikki.
Poor Ivan who slept through all of this.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah, because Ivan was passed out and drunk.
Oh.
I would like you all to roll, I think it's a history. I'm going to go with history as a memory check.
Yeah, I usually do intelligence, yeah.
I'm not great at these. Oh, but that's a natural 20.
I think mine's
Perfect.
a dirty 20.
Perfect.
19.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. At this point, you two have a thought pop into your head, and you remember the 7 of coins being flipped over. And you remember Fleur saying, "What you seek lies at the crossroads of life and death among the buried dead." You have that, you recall
That's
that.
not where I, Savannah, as a player, expected that to be at all.
Have to deal with the fucking church. But I also, maybe, could we send somebody over with a message on the ferry?
Would she come?
I feel like if you're like, "Sup, boo, your daughter here."
Mom!
I don't know where you got that noise from, but
At some point, Echo has experienced Oslo.
oh no.
Would
But-
we send copy with a note?
Maybe. Copy knows Justinia.
Yeah. Also, if not Justinia, maybe Fleur. I pull out my journal, I rip out a sheet of paper. What?
Half paper.
Too bad. And I hand you
Okay.
the paper.
You don't have to, like, desecrate your journal, but okay.
While she's writing, Ivan kind of slowly turns over to Echo.
Ivan?
I know that I have been drinking, but I have not been drinking enough to not remember that I was not awake last night. And I have no idea what everybody is talking about.
Ask Shiloh. I write.
You avoiding Shiloh? Jesus.
Ask Rikki.
Rikki, hey, buddy.
Oh, there's something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Echo pats Shiloh subtly on the shoulder.
I was wondering if something, maybe perhaps when I was sleeping, last night, if something weird happened and I wasn't there because, I was sleeping.
You were sleeping pretty soundly.
I don't know. I feel like. That's right at Shiloh! I feel like Shiloh's keeping secrets.
I don't know if it's my place to stay, really.
As he talks to Rikki.
She found out some things that weren't great, and
I remember that. I do.
there's a lot
I
of
was
problems.
there for that. What the church? Undead?
Yeah, that is another thing we have to add to the very long list of problems.
Do you think if I asked her she would yell?
I don't think so. I think it's best if you talk to her yourself.
Bong 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 bong.
I should
Bong,
go look
bong.
at that ferry because it is not actually a ferry person. It is a boat. He just gets up. Just heads off the
Done.
door.
Not done.
Oh, wait outside and look at rocks. For my slingshot that I don't have anymore.
Oh yeah, you gave it to that kid.
I'm hoping that kid is making mayhem somewhere. Got taken away immediately.
Probably.
So, how's outside? How's the weather?
You walk outside, and it is gray, just like every other day in Barovia.
Oh, wow, what a wonderful day it is.
However, you do see.
Oh god, it's worse. Get back inside, it's DC.
Superman shows up. Everything is awful.
You do see to the north a very dark set of clouds, and you see inside the clouds flashing lights. It's in the distance, further north than the island, almost like it's kind of traveling from the west to the east, and it looks like the cloud is going to kind of collide with this massive mountain that juts upwards into the horizon.
What mountain is that? There's our map.
If you recall looking at the map, let me switch.
Baratok?
Hey, our map is there,
Hey.
and I think you can see it. But yes, it would be Mount Baratok.
Okay, dope.
I'm sure that is a T. I'll take the T.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it here. On the computer. Oh, okay. Mount Rainier, got it. Well, that's great. It is clear enough to see the mountain across the lake.
Mhm. Back in the
Do we-
bar. Sorry, go ahead.
I was wrote letter. Do we go to Very or do we send copy?
Can't
You
hear
are muted.
What would you like to do?
Me?
Yes. Echo.
Just the way you're like leaned all up on your mic is freaking me out.
Because you said I was muted when I was not. I must have just been too far away.
I would like Very.
Okay.
I know undead concerning.
It's problem.
Problem.
But we could probably deal with undead when we get back. It would only be a day.
Okay.
Famous
The
last words, but
bush.
okay.
The bush in the bar. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
So, your bartender friend Erwin is just kind of like staring back and forth at you, and you guys should talk about your issues. As
We
he-
are?
We are talking about our issues.
No.
What are you talking about?
big one ran away.
I think he's mad at me.
He's
Then
normally
you should follow and talk.
he's normally
She gets
better.
up and starts walking towards the door.
Good.
I turn to Rikki.
Should we follow? Privacy?
Private? That's what I thought too. I feel like we're wingman in this so hardcore right now.
Oh no.
There goes the ship.
I've seen many couples, and I know how to identify issues.
Please. Inform us what the issue is.
If
demand.
the ferry leaves in 1 hour, we should maybe follow and make a decision. Not to interrupt things, but
Yeah, thanks.
Will you be
Thanks.
Will you be staying overnight then? Should I rent your room out, or will you be coming back this evening?
How much? Per room.
Oh, yes, last night it was on the house for getting rid of Rahadin. Tonight it would be 5 gold.
That ain't cheap.
We bring in Rahadin back in, just it out of the throw back out.
Just punch him.
Round 2, fight!
Another night for free, guys. Just gotta punch Rahadin.
Echo's gonna give him 5 gold, just in case.
Ah, very good. You can keep the key.
Great. Thank you for breakfast.
Of course.
Yeah, Rikki's gonna hop off the stool and start to go towards the door.
We go towards. I need. I'll be RP.
Okay.
So Echo's gonna follow too.
Okay. So, Shiloh, you get out the door first, and Ivan is just kind of kicking rocks outside.
I'm thinking about stuff.
Did I do something wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Are you mad at me?
No. I'm wondering if you're mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
Oh. Well, then we are not mad, and this is good things to be happy about.
I guess so, yeah.
At this point, Echo and Rikki will come out the front door as well.
About to say something, and then they come out, and he's like, do you think that the fairy is big?
How big?
I don't know.
Pretty big. It could carry all of us, if that's what you're worried about.
I think if I was a little bit stronger, I could carry all of us too.
Yeah.
Or maybe taller. Or maybe perhaps both.
I think you could carry all, no problem.
Picks me up.
You're all already very strong, Ivan. Why are you... Okay.
Not really struggling because we don't want to fall, but also what is
Just assume
happening?
Echo lets me carry that.
Okay,
We're
then.
doing this.
Hello, come on.
What do you mean, come on?
I have room on my back.
I feel like I should just walk.
It will be an experiment for science.
Oh my, okay, I get on Ivan's back.
I need you to roll me a strength check, Ivan.
Gently wrap my arms around his neck.
19.
Okay. So you're able to carry them all, but you're slowed down a little bit, so you're kind of taking steps a little slower than you would if you were not carrying 3 people.
Awesome.
Being stared at by villagers and cultists alike.
Yeah, the entire
What
town
they have to say.
is now watching you tramps through to the north. And as you go through town and you kind of follow that main road, you get to the iron gates on the northern end of town, and there are 4 guards. There are 2 standing on the left side of the gate on the inside of the town, and there are 2 on the outside, 1 on each side. Good morning.
Good morning.
I get off the back to talk to this guy. Hello!
Are you boarding the ferry?
I am taking the ferry. And then he goes over and looks at Nubs.
The ferry only comes once a day, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long until you're leaving?
I'm staying here.
No, until the ferry's leaving. I'm sorry.
The ferry leaves in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oof.
I really need Echo to come back.
I know.
Should I raise the gate?
We are thinking about our plans.
Yes.
Okay.
We have issues to deal with in town. But maybe they could wait.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay.
But
Are you
our
looking for my input?
I'm really just talking out loud. It's been a stressful night. I found out that my family's dead.
Oh, my condolences.
It's fine. I don't know how long they've been gone.
What is your family's name?
Greylock?
Oh. Roll an insight.
This bitch! 19.
Okay. So he you see him kind of raise his eyebrow as he says "oh," and he has a look of debate on his face. Like he's got an internal debate going on. How I'm sorry, go ahead.
Get out of here, Rikki. Fight this guard.
I was just gonna ask him if he was unwell.
All I heard was fight this guard. What happened when I was gone?
It wasn't me!
Ivan did pick you and Rikki up and carried you to the front gate.
And Shiloh.
and Shiloh.
Shiloh.
Front gate?
The
Very
northern
impressive.
gate.
Oh, okay.
In front of the ferry.
I was very handsome and strong doing it.
Yes,
Everybody
he was.
saw.
Yeah, everybody saw.
They really did.
Even the cultists.
Even the cultists, those bastards. How dare they look at us?
Oh, good.
So now they're talking about the Greylocks, and Shiloh noticed the reaction that this person had was a curious.
Person that we're talking to?
Mhm, the guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not fighting them. We're actually being very nice.
Good.
Oh, how unlike us.
I don't want to fight the guards here.
Do you know something?
I knew them. I knew them well.
You did.
Yes. Umbra was a very, very nice man.
When was the last time you saw him?
It has been a generation.
Oh, how did he die?
Are you sure you want to know this? If you
need
don't
to-
already know, how close were you?
I haven't been in Barovia.
Where you're not from Barovia?
I am, but
Obviously.
I wasn't.
Echo waves.
Listen, life is hard. I don't have all my memories. How did he and his family die?
He kind of leans in, Shiloh, and he whispers in your ear. He is not dead. Take the ferry. And he leans back.
Okay.
And he has a look on his face like, don't say anything.
She still looks very sad. Like she's gonna get to across the island and find another gravestone.
Double gravestone. Boom.
No.
I don't know what Cat just drank, but apparently it was bad.
No shit. Okay. I guess we should. Echo, you want to take the ferry, right? Okay, let's take the ferry. We'll deal what we need to tomorrow here.
Okay.
Okay. You wrote a letter for nothing. I'm sorry.
Well, Echo's gonna roll it up and like tie it to copy just in case, like to try and if we need to try and contact someone when we get to the actual island.
Okay.
Because what I wrote just for prosperity's sake, I wrote, "Hello, I am looking for Justinia. This is her assistant, Echo. I am staying at the Blue Water Inn with some friends. Please contact me there." I didn't know who Copy was going to find.
Okay. So Copy's got that, like, around
that,
the
like,
talon and
tied
just
to
kind of
their,
holding it.
Yeah.
Holding on to it.
Like,
Okay.
tie it to the leg.
So, you are going to ferry, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Stella's still kind of distraught.
Open the gate!
Going to ferry, yes.
The gates kind of open up and revealing another road that leads to the north, and you can see off in the distance, probably about a half a mile away, is a dock and the beach. Let's go to the beach.
Beach episode!
Oh no! I was just gonna say.
Boat
Yes.
day.
Boat day. Boat day.
Boat day.
Speaking of boat day, you should totally join boat day.
What is boat day?
Yes.
What are we doing on boat day? I forget.
Boat day,
Gift exchange.
yeah, it's a gift exchange.
Oh,
We're celebrating
right, okay.
all the ships and boats in our life. Friendships and relationships.
Relationships.
Shiven.
What?
Shiven.
All those
Simon.
ships.
Ilo.
Gross.
Ilo.
Ilo.
I like that one better than the other one.
Ivan.
I don't know,
It
but
should be Shivan.
yeah, the two of you are pretty shy.
Ah.
Anyway, you if you want more information about Boat Day, join the Nerd Asylum Discord, and you could be a part of this awesome gift exchange, the first annual Boat Day, December 11th. Anyway, you travel up the road, and it's rather uneventful. You've got forest on either side of the road, but there's kind of clearing for about a football field, about 100 yards on each side. So it's a very open road, and you can see things very clearly around you. And you're just kind of walking down the road, and you get to the dock, and there is a flat barge with like a little shack on one end. And there's a iron post that comes up in the center of the ship, and in the front of the ship, and in the back of the ship. And in this little loop, the like eyelet of these iron posts is a chain, and the chain kind of runs off into the distance into a foggy mist. This doesn't look like silvery in movement. It doesn't look like it's sentient like the mists of
Legit
Barovia,
fog.
but it's like a thick fog. Ivan, you will notate that this fog wasn't really here. You could see all the way to the mountain earlier, so this fog has kind of since come in. And there is a woman wearing a robe. It's kind of a grayish, it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it. Looks like it's made of some kind of like wool or something. No symbols on it. It's just some wooden toggles that kind of connect down, and she's wearing this robe, and she has a little gauntlet that like wraps around both arms, and she has like these brown leather gloves on. She's got her hood pulled up, so you can't really see hair, ears, anything.
You can't see shit on her.
All you can see is just basically below the nose and down, like her mouth and everything. She does have some really full lips, and they seem to be kind of like dark purple.
DB, you are muted now.
Are we going to?
I'll walk up and go, hello?
Yes, for the ferry. Climb aboard.
Get on the ferry.
I want to look at this ferry. I'm not saying that I know a lot about boats. I'm just saying Vikings kind of do.
What are you looking for?
It's not gonna sink, right? Is this boat better than the one I have at home?
Yes, it is. It is a flat barge, and there's like a little bit of a lip on each side, but it's kind of a real flat on the bottom barge.
Interesting. This is not good for Viking.
Uh-oh.
Viking.
Woo!
Cass? Oh, there she is.
Hey!
Hey, buddy.
Welcome back.
Let me in. The internet was being terrible. Okay.
That's all
Yay.
right.
Except I can't see half of you.
On-
Why? There we go. Okay. I can't see Joe, but I'm assuming he'll pop up.
I'll just creep in.
Yeah.
Sir.
So the woman is standing there, and she says, "Yes, 4 for the barge. Please climb aboard."
On boat.
So who's going first? Okay, so Shiloh, as you step on. Shiloh, yes. Who's next?
Echo, and Echo's gonna like look real close, you know, because primary vision for ravens is like along the side, so Echo's gonna get a good look as they're walking by.
Okay. As you step across and onto the barge, Echo, yes, yes. And you can kind of see, again, this hood is kind of pulled up over, so unless you're kind of looking up the hood, you can't really see anything other than the skin looks very smooth, and they've got this like bluish tint to their skin, kind of like the Barovians, but a little bit more blue. Like there's the ashen color, and then it's like got a real light blue tint to it, and deep dark purple lips.
I'll follow Echo.
Rikki.
Ivan's still checking out the boat.
Look at the butt on this boat.
So as Rikki crosses her threshold, Rikki, yes, welcome aboard. Ivan, are you joining us?
I'm coming.
I'm like standing behind this lady, just like,
Did we make friends again? As he gets on the boat.
Very good, Ivan. We're all aboard. And she brings her gloves up and she claps, and then you see these mage hands pop out, and they are skeletal. And they reach and they kind of grab around the chains, and they start to kind of pull hand over hand on these chains as the barge begins to move slowly into the fog.
Echo is fascinated.
That's cool.
So what's your name, lady?
I am the keeper.
Hi, Keeper.
my title, what are you talking about?
Some call me Dragon.
No!
Okay, but you have to call me
specifically.
Nighthawk. You have to call me Nighthawk.
Yes, okay, Nighthawk. Whatever you say.
Use magic.
Yes.
Not much magic in Barovia.
There are few who practice the arcane arts. You are heading to an island that contains many talented in those.
Good. Bye, Shiloh. How know our names?
Divination
not
magic.
Divination magic.
Divination magic.
I do
When
not
I-
divine them myself.
When I say certain things, when I say it, like specifically divination magic is in Justinia's voice.
You will notice a pause before she replies then, if you do it in Justinia's voice.
Mhm.
I did
Certain
not divine
phrases
this
that are like-
myself.
Who then?
A friend.
It was a cute doggo and I am distracted. You just chill.
So as the skeleton hands continue to pull and the barge goes into this thick mist, it almost gets to the point where you can't see anything more than a foot away from you on this barge. So you have to kind of stick close together to be able to see each other. You know the barge is about 20 foot by 30 foot, so you've got room, but it also only has like a 6-inch lip across the top of it.
Staying in the
Trick.
middle.
It's like hold on to like one of the posts or something.
Ivan's having a great time.
And you can hear the clanking of the chain kind of through the eyelets.
Shiloh. I had a question to ask about the night that was yesterday.
Can't hear you, Dragon.
What's your question, Ivan? Just eat the mic.
Did something happen last night besides you said they were as undead and you went by yourself?
I went out to figure out what was going on with the cultists. There was one just like outside that got thrown out of the bar, but I ran into one trying to find that one, and I asked them about the Greylocks, and they led me to the church. And while I was there, because Barovia is scary, I divine sensed and felt undead nearby. And it felt like it was in the church.
Do you not know it was not vampires?
I mean, vampires, undead,
Could be zombies
bad things. Could be
or
zombies.
ghosts.
But you went by yourself.
I didn't
That's dangerous. It's not good to be going by yourself. You said so yourself.
I know.
Barovia is just scary. And if something happened to you, we would not know, or no one would know where you were. And I would feel very bad being, not able to help.
Ivan, Mom.
I didn't.
No, my mother is not here.
Ivan, Mom.
No, my mother is not here.
I know it was stupid of me to go alone, but
Stupid, yes. Foolish, yes. I think the word is reckingness. Yes.
Reckless.
That one too. We are a team, and we should stick together.
well, you were asleep, and I didn't want to leave you alone either. And
But I was just sleeping.
Ivan,
I am a very light sleeper.
you were not last night.
Rikki went find Shiloh.
Rikki did go and find me.
But what if Rikki did not find you? I do
Copy.
not like to think about these things because it did not happen, and I am glad that nothing bad happened. But to be going somewhere new that we do not know by yourself, it is not a good idea. We do not exactly have a lot of good bad guys that want us dead.
Ivan, you're right. We should stick together, but Shiloh's gone through a lot.
Okay.
I think you just care about her a lot, so it's
Blush.
Also,
it's just really intense.
I care about all of you a lot, and I just don't want something bad happening when we've come this far.
Speaking of something bad happening, at this point,
boat danger!
I need you all.
On the boat, it's moving water.
I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
The
That's not what I thought
DC
you were gonna say.
is 18.
Oh, that's wonderful. You said dexterity check or dexterity
Everyone's within
save?
10 feet of the paladin.
Dexterity
Save.
saving throw.
Save.
Yeah.
Oh, 18 on the die.
Nice.
Yeah, same. A flaccid 20.
Oh, no. I think mine's like 22, 20,
A slightly bigger
25
flaccid
with the
20.
paladin.
Rikki, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you got.
6.
Okay. So everyone except for Rikki feels a bump. A very, very obvious and very prominent bump as the bar just kind of lifted up. Rikki, you're kind of thrown back, and your back leg, the back of your, what is that? The back of your foot.
Your elbow.
Yeah.
Heel?
catches.
The heel?
Foot
Yes,
armor.
the heel. Thank you. I was looking for heel.
The butt
Fleshy
of your
bits.
foot.
The
The
heel
butt of the foot.
catches on that little lip, and you fall backwards into the water.
Oh,
And you're
no!
wearing your armor.
There I go.
Can I try and grab him? Can I try and grab
Rikki, you can make an athletics check to see if you can stay afloat.
You were gonna
Yeah.
die.
I'm better at that. Let's see. 22.
Okay. So you sploosh into the water and you immediately realize that you're going backwards, so you kind of turn yourself and catch yourself in the water and kind of start pushing and pulling yourself up, and you're able to tread water. You all
What?
can hear the splashing as the barge is continuing to move.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Yeah,
reach out
right.
my hand. I'm gonna reach out to my hand and grab Rikki.
I
You
like go to
crazy
the.
person! I'm gonna grab you!
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the lady, the keeper, and be like, stop, stop, stop.
Okay, so Echo, as you go and tell her to stop, she claps her hands and those spectral hands just dissipate, and the boat kind of stops moving almost immediately. Shiloh and Echo, or Shiloh and Ivan, you're both trying to pull up Rikki, so make athletics or strength checks, whatever you'd like.
24.
21.
Just
would blow
yeet
for
him
you.
out of the.
So you two of you kind of grab underneath each armpit and are able to pull up Rikki onto the barge. Rikki, as you're being pulled and the armor's kind of dragging against the wood, you feel this like suction cup like around your ankle and kind of up to where your knee's at, and you feel this tug. And
Please don't let me go. Go.
And as you're pulled successfully onto the barge, you can feel that tentacle just kind of unwrapping.
Did we
Keeper.
see the tentacle?
Go,
Keeper.
go.
And the spectral hands
I'm
begin
gonna
to kind
cast
of
my
pull.
own mage hand also to help.
And the boat,
They're just laying there like.
if you were close enough to be pulling Rikki on board, then you would have seen a very dark green and brown tentacle.
This
As
is why we're not swimming.
the barge
What's that?
continues.
What that?
Monster?
Those are the scleeches.
What is a scleech?
Glitches.
That's a cute name for something so.
That's not
Ugh.
cute.
Bigger these and do you eat them?
No, okay. Scleeches.
Yes, those are the scleeches.
Do they eat people?
No. But they will
What?
pull you in the water.
No, they eat ASMRs.
How oddly specific!
They're attracted to movement in the water.
I was moving.
You fell into the water, yeah.
What?
You're lucky only one found you.
How many are in here?
I'm sorry, was that common?
It was infernal, sorry.
She panics and goes into her inferno every once in a while.
Dig it.
Oh.
How many are in there?
Oh, probably thousands.
Can you eat these scleeches?
What?
Are you hungry again?
I was just asking. I've never had a scleech before.
They're not
and
toxic if you can catch them.
I side-eyed the water.
I just like slowly
Ivan,
like
no.
wrap my arms around Ivan and I'm like, no, please don't.
I was not going to. I was just thinking about it in my head, having a daytime dream.
Remember
What?
how you were telling me not to do stupid things?
I wasn't going to do it. I was just thinking about what it would be like if I did and how I would do it if I was going to do it, which I'm not going to do because we do not have the time. Plus, I do not have a net. Wait, I might have a net. He starts going through his back.
What? Bump. What was... that bump?
Oh, that was probably...
What's that?
Onigumo.
Release the Kraken!
I was gonna say the Kraken. I'm like, no, don't do the Kraken. Don't do the Kraken. Shit.
It's the Kraken. It was probably Strahd out for his morning swim.
Just bonks.
Fuck these guys in particular.
That was probably
Kicks
Nessie.
off the bottom of the boat.
Nessie?
Champ.
Who the fuck is Champ?
You know, one of those plesiosaur monsters.
Oh, you mean a
Cryptid.
Leoplerodon?
A magical Leoplerodon?
Yes! Yes, I love you guys so much.
It was probably the lake monster. We'll just leave it at that.
Just
It
get
doesn't
sick of
have
our
a
shit.
name.
Oy.
His name is Charlie now.
His name is Charlie.
A magical Leoplerodon.
He has spoken. He didn't say anything.
No one knows what it looks like. No one's lived to see it.
Well, that's fun.
It's why we don't recommend swimming in the lake.
I would just not say it's recommending either. I would say it's more like a big warning. I would put it like a sign near it to let people know that there is a Leoplerodon in the water.
We don't have many visitors to Barovia. And when they do visit, they don't stay here long. Barovians know well what's in the lake and to avoid the lake. It's only visitors we'd have to worry about.
I can see why they go missing very quickly.
Very little tourism.
Maybe put up a sign.
Well, when I become the leader of Barovia, Ivan 2020.
Ivan 2020.
Hands a fucking flyer.
That Echo made.
The next merch on the shop is Ivan 2020.
2020.
I've already drawn it. I've already drawn it.
Build higher walls, the werewolves can't get in.
No.
I'm gonna pull out
Make
my
Strahd pay for it.
I'm gonna pull out my bedroll and give it to Rikki so that they can warm up.
Oh, thanks. They're sitting. They don't want to stand up anymore. They're sitting in the middle of the boat.
You should probably take off the
It is fine.
you can't-
We have arrived.
Okay.
That's real quick.
I realized I don't have prestidigitation. I do have create bonfire though.
Please don't create a bonfire on my wooden barge.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I take my bedroll back.
Thanks.
You're welcome, I'm sorry.
Would you like assistance, Rikki?
With what? They're already going off the barge, like...
With your condition.
I'm fine. I'm not sick or anything. It'll dry. It's fine.
Okay.
Take the
fine.
help, man.
Rikki gets pneumonia.
It's a condition.
The most boring way to die in Barovia.
Oh man, it's true, right? And
There's
all
normal
things that
way.
can happen. Gets dysentery and dies.
A splinter.
I'm sure you'll be offered multiple times while you're here, should you change your mind.
Thank you.
Are you wet often?
Me?
Yes.
No. No, I don't prefer water. That was the
Ivan
worst.
slowly
Dragon, you good?
just walks away. Something's not right. I feel like people are keeping shit from me. I just can't
Echo's
figure
confused,
out
but
what.
they walk off the boat. Thank you.
You're welcome. And as you walk off the boat, you see that there is a small wooden dock. It's just 5 feet wide, so it's just wide enough for, I guess if Ivan and Shiloh wanted to squeeze up together, they could fit there and walk, double file.
For why?
Flush, that's why.
But it's about 10 feet long. until it gets to the beach area. And this is a really nice looking beach. It almost looks inviting, and it looks like if the sun was out, it would look very tropical. There's some fauna over a little bit of a hill that kind of leads up into this clearing that you can kind of see as the fog has kind of dissipated, and it's just hanging out above the water behind you. And you can see in the distance there is a large hill in almost the center of this island. And on the top of the hill, you can kind of make out the shape of a tent. And it looks, from this distance, very similar to a tent you've seen before.
Floor's tent?
Am I gonna punch some clowns again?
Please do
I'm
not punch the
lost
actors.
Please don't punch the
time.
actors.
Please do not punch the actors.
We've been told multiple times.
You all punch a lot of people.
I don't.
She does. She's actually very violent for someone that I thought I had issues.
It's haunt season now. I'm feeling this whole please don't punch the actors thing.
I'm not violent.
At this point, you can see a figure kind of peeking out from behind a tree. And this figure has a pale face and black makeup around the eyes, and they kind of come up in like little star formations on each side, and there is a curly smile. And the person kind of peeks out, and then peeks
Very
out on the other side,
theatrically.
and then peeks out on the other side, and then you see the leg kind of pop out, and he kind of like inches out.
Shiloh straight is like clinging to Ivan's like back. She's like, no!
Don't look.
Welcome to the Isle.
Hello.
Hello.
You have been expected, and you're a bit late. Did you have to stop on the lake?
A bit late?
Ah, so we're...
Screeches.
Scleeches, yes. Follow me, then. And he turns around, and then he turns his head almost in 180 degree. Like, it almost looks like it's like an owl turning its head all 180 degrees around. And he says, walk this way.
I cannot turn my head like that.
Echo mimics him.
And he does. He walks...
I'm just gonna follow him like.
I'm joining the crew of freaking weirdos.
His head still turned and looking back at you, he says, "You're not walking this way. Please join the fun."
Join the fun, Shiloh.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
Well, how about you look here, and I will be this way, and I will look behind you, and that way you don't have to worry about looking at anything scary. Except me, I'm also very scary.
Okay.
Quickly now, Justinia waits.
Steps faster.
And he turns his head around, and he begins to just kind of power walk.
See? Just look here. See? I'm trying to do this backwards.
So, you follow this person through a trail that leads to this clearing. And the clearing has a hill in the middle of it, and on the top of the hill is very clearly the tent of Floor. And on the northern... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn the map the right way. On the... yes, as you're coming from the south, you kind of see this... There we go. You see these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses, little wooden shacks wrapped around on the bottom of this hill, and there is a trail that kind of leads up the hill from the south, wraps kind of around to the northern part of the hill as it climbs the hill, and you can kind of see it turn around, and the tent is facing the north, so you kind of are approaching, you can see the back of this, and in between each house, little wooden shack house, there are tents that look familiar. You see a dunk tank. You see basically all the little stalls that you saw at the carnival. Rikki, you've never seen this before, so this is all brand new to you.
Echo has bad flashbacks when they see the dog tank.
It's kind of cute.
Echo mimics the noise of electric shocks.
I did not get to have fun here.
Very concerned. Oh yeah! Oh no! Because Vex was with me! I'm the only one who saw that! Oh no!
Oh, we were taking care of our son.
Our poor traumatized bird.
Oh, Barry.
The baby.
Oh, he's with his little mommy now.
So he kind of leads you along towards the trail as you kind of come up to it, and he begins to kind of lead around. And as he's starting to kind of go up the trail, you see the door to the house, not the southernmost house, but the southeastern house. Sorry, directions are sometimes hard for me. Southeastern house. The door kind of swings open and slams against the thing, and standing in the doorway, Echo, you see Justinia.
Turn! Immediate! Just an very, very loud caw of excitement, and just run straight towards her.
And she kind of holds out her arms and embraces you. And she stands there for about a minute, a good solid minute, hugging on to you.
Just...
Aww.
And she says, "I'm so sorry, but there
Very
was
happy.
no other way."
Not dead.
Well, not entirely. We are in Barovia.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Barry is echoing in the background.
Oh no, Barry.
My baby!
Barry's in the tent too. Oh god. Barovia dead?
Well, soulless, some of them. Dead, undead. It's a very dark place here.
Very dark place here. And just hugs again.
She hugs you back. Oh, I almost forgot. Please. And she kind of like motions for you to kind of step outside of the door. And as the two of you kind of move away, in the house you see 5 people kind of sitting along, like in these little chairs at a table, kind of eating. Shiloh, you'll want to go in.
I run into the house.
As you enter in, Umbra and his family are sitting at the table, eating.
Aw.
What are you doing here?
And when you say that, the spoon drops. Click, 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 click. And kind of like, there's this silence, this like dead silence, like eerie, utterly unearthly silence that just falls over the room for 30 seconds. And you hear the chair kind of scrape against the wooden floor. And Umbra stands up and turns, and on his face is just utter disbelief and pleasure. It's so good to see you, Shiloh. I didn't believe Floor at first, but she obviously knows what she's talking about.
I hug him, like,
Oh!
suddenly. Just like, also way stronger than he remembers me.
That's hilarious.
Air! Shiloh! Air!
I'm sorry.
You've grown strong, Shiloh.
It's a belt.
Well,
Oh.
if you've made it this far into Barovia, you are stronger than the belt would have you.
Why did you tell me about Barovia?
My lips were sealed. It wasn't by choice. There are a lot of things in Barovia that dictate our actions.
This guy?
Strahd is one, yes. Rahadin, his armies. is...
Ivan 2020.
This is now no longer a horror campaign. This is now a political intrigue campaign.
Which is still a horror campaign.
Yeah.
We go to horror, yeah.
Fair enough.
I have a political. I have a 2020. Oh my god! Don't give my players this idea.
I become a warlock.
Oh, please, please. Everyone, come inside. I'm sure everyone has lots of questions and...
And Echo's like, Justina, Ivan, Rikki, Charlotte.
She reaches out her hand to shake your hands. And as you shake her hand, they do feel a little cold and clammy.
I always feel cold and clammy. It's fine. It's a part of the shadow magics.
Getting used to that in Barovia.
It's nice to meet you in person. I've only ever heard things of you. From my mother, Fleur. Yes, she is the one who taught me.
Lots of questions.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Come inside, come inside. And she ushers you in, and the mime kind of stops and he just kind of slinks off over dramatically into the it'll be the very northern building if you're watching him.
Echo waves. Thank you.
He waves backwards as his head turns.
Please stop doing that.
That is so weird.
I've practiced in many years to be this contortion. And he kind of like moves his pop, pop, pop. And then
Have
pops
I
his
told
shoulders
you I
back.
have a problem with contortionists? Because, like, it's a real thing that bothers me sometimes.
I'm sorry, I was not aware of that.
No,
Really,
it's
I
fine.
wasn't like fascinated. That's a human. Like the amount of elasticity that it requires for your body, it's not good.
Ridiculous.
I will explain that.
The ligaments won't go
after
back,
the
guys.
stream.
They won't go back.
So he disappears into the northern house.
Awesome.
And Justini ushers everyone in and sits everyone down. The table is large enough for everyone, and there is exactly enough seats at the table, and there is a prepared meal of hair. Not hair, not people hair.
It's a horror show. Come on, we can't be blamed.
You had us eat
Spaghetti.
words. What did you expect?
I've been like, I draw the line at hair.
Not people hair, but rabbit hair.
Birds. Wow, animal hair.
Just said rabbit because, like, I automatically went, oh no!
Oh, why?
Why?
Hairs are bigger.
I know.
And there are cups of ale, and there are silverware and a napkin that's kind of folded into this little, I can never say this, chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum.
Sure.
Chrysanthemum.
The flower.
Yes.
Like a flower.
It's a
wow,
napkin,
that's-
but it's folded into a chrysanthemum.
That's cool.
A flower.
Evan's
It's
just
folded
gonna
into a
stare.
flower.
Yeah, he's just gonna stare at that.
So, where should we begin? Justinia says, with kind of almost a glitter in her eyes and like a smile on her face. So many things, so little time.
So many things.
Things.
Not dead.
How is this flower here, like this?
Oh, that's very easy. You just... And she sets a napkin down on the table, and you see her kind of move her hands, and the napkin begins to kind of fold itself into a flower.
Okay, Ivan like undoes the flower and like tries to copy her hands. He does it again, but a little bit slower.
Echo
Roll
pulls
a perception
napkin.
check, Ivan.
Echo pulls a napkin and starts trying to do it too.
At least you're magical, though.
Yeah.
Echo, you would know that what
16.
she's doing is a form of like prestidigitation. She's
Oh,
kind of,
I actually didn't take that cantrip, so.
but you'd be able to recognize it.
I'm just hugging Umbra's kids, like, protectively.
Are they still like the same age kids, or like did they get older?
They do look a little bit older. They look a little bit older, like maybe a year or two.
You've grown so much.
You can actually see the oldest has a bit of an acne issue on the forehead, and is growing up.
Oh, you're all gonna be adults soon, and I'm gonna be an old woman!
But Shiloh, you're already old.
What does that mean?
Umbra jabs you.
Y'all mean to me? Y'all be
Age-
dead now? Not?
Age weird here.
Yes, very.
People hundreds of years old?
It's hard to equate time from Faerun to time in Barovia. There's really no, and Umbra is saying this, there's really no way for us to compare because eons can pass here and they don't flow in the same way. Time can go backwards or sideways or upside down here in Barovia.
Wibbly wobbly, tommy wobby.
It's not linear like it is in Faerun.
Ask how long it's been, but it doesn't seem like that would matter.
Again, in Barovia, probably not.
Is
If
it
we're counting
because-
Faerun time, it has been... Oh, I'd like to say 20 years since I've seen you.
No!
But here in Barovia, that doesn't matter. It doesn't equate. You have to detach yourself from that linear time scale here.
Time influenced by this guy?
In a sense, because he never ages, neither does Barovia. Barovians will be born and will die and age, but it's not the same as it is in Faerun. Floor is the expert on this, and she will be able to answer that question specifically, because she spends a lot of time outside of Barovia. In fact, I don't think she's quite back yet from her visit with you.
Oh.
Like 100 years ago, man.
Literally.
20 episodes.
Justinia, how long since you died?
Here in Barovia or out there in Faerun? Again, I'm not sure how to...
Because I think Echo would know it's been like probably a couple months in Faerun, going by Faerun time.
Yeah.
Because not long after that, they met friends and stuff, so.
Been
Well-
20 years.
I've been waiting for you here in Barovia for maybe 5 months.
Oh. Odd.
Yes. You were supposed to be here 3 months ago. Perhaps you had a hang-up somewhere.
Screeches?
Was that here in... The Screeches were here in Barovia? No, it would have been before you arrived here.
Probably fucking Doug. Shit.
Really? You won't get off this fucking horse.
No. Fuck that guy.
No.
It's always Doug!
Can I come in?
No!
Of course you can, my good friends.
And standing in the doorway
Brought this upon us!
is in fact Doug.
Good.
And Justinia says, "Oh yes, Doug, come on in. Is Victor with you?"
Wait a minute. Doug!
Did you get here?
No! Doug! Where's other Ivan?
No,
Orson.
Or Orson! Where's Orson?
Where
Oh,
Orson?
a lot of stuff has happened. I think he's still in the werewolf cave. It's safe now. Kirill's dead.
Kirill's dead?
Who killed him?
Some shadow. It was
Huh?
weird.
Echo is not hiding their expression very well at all. Echo just rolled a 3 for deception.
I'll get it.
I just
A
look
shadow?
At
Sorry.
Echo. I go,
He
Kind of
says,
shadow.
he says Kiro's dead, and Echo's feathers just go.
Can I come in? Justinia says, yes, come in, please join us. I'm sure our friends here have lots of questions for you.
You can sit right here.
And he comes in and sits next to Ivan, and, oh, Victor will be along shortly.
Victor.
I will get another chair.
Yeah, he's in the other room with Amaya.
Where? How did he get
know
here
Amaya?
already?
No, you've never met Amaya.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? I heard a lot of people talking, and I'm not sure what.
I said, Umbra.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, I'm sorry.
Never talk to Doug.
You're such a bully!
No.
Umbra looks over you. Yes, Shiloh.
Why are there gravestones with your name on it?
Yes.
'Cause that fucked me up.
I'm sorry. If I could have prepared you for that, I would have, but in order to keep up the illusion, I could not say anything. So Strahd has it out for me and my family.
Why?
And in order to protect my family, Floor and Justinia and some of the other rebels, they helped us fake our death, and we've been living here on the island.
Echo looks at Justinia. Rebels?
She smiles. Yes, you are the final piece of the puzzle. All of you.
Echo as well. Like...
I have trained you for many years for this.
You need an assistant.
Yes, and you have learned quite well.
I feel like the rebel thing hasn't worked out for you guys before.
But this time it'll be different.
Why?
Because it's been 1,000 years.
Well,
Because us?
Because
because of you, Echo.
Ivan.
No, I'm drinking.
Because you're all here together. You have all formed a bond and a friendship, and this time we shall fight together.
What are
Didn't
we fighting?
do
Oh,
that last time?
Strahd.
Yeah.
No, last time, unfortunately, Strahd was able to divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer what?
happened? What happened last
The rebellion. We rose up and we fought and we stormed the castle, and as we approached and were about to dispatch of Strahd once and for all, a betrayer took arms against the rest of us, struck us all down.
Ooh.
And in retaliation, Strahd destroyed your home. And she looks at Shiloh.
That meme where it's just like,
Echo kind of looks over at Rikki. Rahadin?
Maybe.
I
Do I
not
know
like it.
know anything about that?
You know exactly what you know from your backstory. You don't know what he has been up to since then.
All right.
Okay, Justinia. Rahadin?
Say.
Yes, Rahadin has been Strahd's right-hand man for many years now. He wasn't
Betrayer?
at... No, he was not among the rebels.
Who was the betrayer?
I fear that if I say anything now, I might destroy the bond that we all have. Perhaps it is best if we don't find those answers. At least, not right now.
I have a lot of questions that I need answered.
Maybe we shouldn't
mad
keep
sus.
secrets.
Yeah.
I would also like to not have secrets. I feel like there's a lot of secrets, and it makes me sad.
When it comes to secrets, timing is of the utmost importance.
Did Strahd visit me in my dream and boop me on the nose?
Maybe it was you.
I was the betrayer?
You don't remember anything.
I know, which is terrible. But then he also destroyed my town.
Shiloh kind of sus.
So the girl in the back with the freaking horns kind of sus, guys. Just saying. I saw her use magic one time.
Tiefling looking sus.
Okay, you got 45 seconds to discuss. We're going to kick one of you from the show. Ready, go.
Wait. Do we get to be booted off on Sunrunners to go into space? Because I vote that for Be My Guest. I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Extra episode of Sunrunners. We're gonna kick someone from Barovia into space.
It's gonna be Doug. As soon as the voting screen
Into
comes
space.
up, it's Doug.
Somehow Shiloh gets all of you to vote for Doug.
No, but Ivan's on the bottom on skip.
At this point, there's another knock at the door, which is still open,
Party.
and Victor is standing at the doorway along with Limerian. May we come in?
Mary! And Victor!
Ah,
I need more
Victor
chairs.
comes in automatically, and Limerian is standing at the doorway.
Come in.
Thank you.
Oh, she.
Because we know. We know.
And she comes in and she sits down next to Victor, and you're all at the table. And it's been so long since I've seen you all. How are you doing?
There's a lot of emotions.
Echo's just next to Justinia.
Yes.
I'm next to Umbro, just like.
I'm next to Rikki, like. No, wait. I'm next to Doug, like.
Aw.
Oh.
No, Rikki needs a friend.
Fun.
That's okay.
Got you both.
Okay.
So wet in your armor, dude.
There is one chair left that is unoccupied at this point, and it's at the head of the table. And Justinia is looking around. She says, "So, I suppose maybe we should roll initiative for questions or something?"
Oh, I was very scared.
Funny.
Like all of this is gonna be a
man.
trap, and we were gonna be eaten by vampires.
Right? They just. Oh, well, this is
They're
how
all
the game
doppelgangers.
ends.
It's just a whole room of doppelgangers, and they're about to kill us all.
No, the table's a mimic. The tent's a mimic.
Everything's
Wait,
a mimic.
everything's a
Justinia's a
mimic.
mimic.
One of the last games I played was that.
Everything is a mimic, huh?
Never again. Everything.
Oh my god. That's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
That'd be a very funny way to throw off a new party, like play people who've never played before.
Touch everything. It's
What a
So
nightmare.
funny.
It was the I'm gonna plug for a second. It was based off the Unbridled. It's a LGBTQ plus unicorn based
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about
supplement. Yeah, it was really fun, but also we
everything.
fought so many mimics.
that. I love mimics.
Action.
So, I guess we'll just leave it up to you all to ask us the questions now that we can kind of answer things, well, what we can until she gets here.
Who's she?
Fleur, my mother.
Oh, right. Is that chair tall enough for her?
Very tall.
She will be fine. She's the one that organized this meeting, and so yes,
Can start, or
yes, we can start without her. What questions we can't answer, she will be able to answer.
Echo.
So no one has seen a Scleech before?
That's what we start with.
Yes, I've actually had one. They taste very rubbery, very
What does
salty.
its face look like?
Oh, it doesn't really have a face. It's more like a hole with teeth.
Yeah.
He's
Echo,
contemplating this.
Echo pulls out the mirror.
Ah, yes.
What this?
It's a summoning mirror. It summons assassins from the Belverzi.
You know Bill Verzy?
I am well acquainted with them, yes. Unfortunately.
you know Niku Modanet?
Yes.
I forgot his last name. Fuck.
Modaneski.
Kinku.exe has stopped responding.
The whole world's glitching. Someone's in the ceiling.
Niku Modanesti.
Yes, we were, we were betrothed at one time, but it did not work out. His worldview was a bit sadistic.
He kill you?
He attempted, yes. I'll only let him think he won.
That's what I saw.
Yes.
What happened if summon shadows?
If you summon them, they are to do your bidding. They are tied to you if you summon them. But there is a cost. Have you used the mirror?
Echo just wrote a nat 20. I was like, can Echo lie? Can Echo lie?
Okay.
I mean, that's not a deception check. That's a, does Echo have the nerve to lie to their mentor?
I'm not going to have her roll for that. She's going to believe you.
I'm pretending
Good.
like I didn't.
Shiloh.
Good. Everyone has a string. And if you end someone's string early, or if you cut that string short, the string has to be replaced with something. So you borrow from your string when you shorten someone else's.
Like, life?
Yes.
Maybe don't use that anymore. This is Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Shiloh.
No fucking shit.
The bush.
Ooh.
Oh, sounds like a bad idea.
No fucking shit.
Ivan is legitimately trying to imagine a string, and then he's like,
What are you looking for? Umbra says to Ivan.
a short string.
Why?
She said that we have strings.
It
and
is
I
a
did not get one.
metaphor, my friend, a metaphor. The string represents someone's lifespan, and if you cut someone's lifespan short, that string is also tied to yours.
Does it become longer? Because sorry.
It is a metaphor. Let's see. Equivalent exchange. If you end someone's life, you have to give up something of yours.
I do not remember giving up anything. And I've killed many people.
I think it's only if you use the mirror.
Oh, I have not used a mirror to kill people, no.
That is good. You should probably not use the mirror. Just any nods.
I feel like it would be a bad weapon to use. However, if you were to maybe perhaps smash the mirror, you could stab someone with it. Maybe slit their throat. Or in the
Echo's
eye.
looking at the mirror like,
Umbra.
I'm gently covering like little children's ears.
Sweet gumball, and then suddenly just really dark.
should worry about Belfrzy.
They are quite active here in Barovia. They have figured out how to leave Barovia in order to do the bidding of those who summon them. But since Samir is back in Barovia, they may be curious as to why they can't leave anymore.
Oh. Can't leave?
The mirror was their portal outside of Barovia. And since you have brought it back,
Fuck.
There are other ways to leave Barovia.
I look at Mary and Doug, who gave me the fucking thing.
Mary looks over you and just nods with a smile. Yes, they are trapped here now. Doug's
Good
like,
thing?
yeah, we don't want them out and about killing people for no reason. What good does that do?
Take from me though.
No,
Target.
it's yours. You take
Target
you
me.
target you.
Over Z.
I-
Assassins.
Maybe if they find out you have it.
Yeah, like Evan reaches over and just like puts it down.
I'm gonna pull out Sergei's tome that we found in the tomb
Okay.
and be like, do you have any more of these pages?
Ah. You found Sergei's tome. You are ahead of schedule. This is fantastic. And she reaches into her bag and... Yes, here. I have 3 more pages.
I take them, put them into the journal. I will read that later. No, grabby hands, no! Later!
Haven't read that one yet.
You did.
Did I?
You grabby hands me and I got it back from you.
Did I read that one? I don't remember. I know Bahadin's actually mentioned in that.
Yes.
'Cause I remember that part. So I
Yeah,
was very
because-
excited then too.
Because I found it and automatically I was like, oh, look, a book. And you were like, and I was like, fucking fine. Was I friends with Sergei?
You two were very close, yes.
Not like
No,
Tatiana.
not lovers.
Tatiana.
You were his confidant, but not that kind of friend.
Good to know.
He trusted
Blush.
you. You learned under his tutelage, and you helped him learn tactics and fighting, and you led the rebellion alongside him. As a friend, not as a lover.
We're just friends.
They
He's
keep
just a
mentioning
coworker.
Cause Sergei, the entire issue with this is that Sergei was going to marry Tatiana, but Strahd wanted Tatiana. So clearly, he wasn't a thing with Shiloh if he was trying to get married to Tatiana.
God, I hope not, yeah. Also, tieflings are super rare in Barovia.
That'd be a love square.
God. Did I know Strahd too then? Like, did I know him well?
You fought against him often.
Okay. What does that mean? Why don't I remember any of this?
Oh, he did a number on you.
He did.
What did he do?
He destroyed the entire town of Tel Shalom, and you were in the church when he did it. We all thought you were gone. We thought he destroyed your very soul. Apparently, you had escaped.
Guess so.
What happened to you after the destruction of Tel Aviv? No one here knows. And she kind of looks fleetingly over at Rikki and then back.
Destruction of what?
Tel Shalom. Did I say Tel Aviv?
Yeah.
Are you confused? I remember a lot of things being on fire. And then I remember I've been getting like some memories back, I think. And then yeah, I remember waking up and burning hay, but I also remember like the first things I remember before coming here was Umbra saving me outside a village, and then he nursed me back to health in his house.
You know those conversations you said that we should have?
Yes. Should we have them now in front of
N-
everybody?
Later, we should talk.
I feel like we should talk now, Rikki.
I did. Umbra interrupts, and I did pull you from fire. I pulled you from fire and did nurse you back. That is true, but it was not here in Barovia.
How
House on
got
fire?
there?
Every place I go is on fire? What's happening?
Well, bad things follow you around. But it's not your fault. You are a good person, and you are good at heart. You just have bad luck.
You're just a player character.
Player character.
How dare you?
Rikki, I think it's important for us all to know what happened.
Well, when I said that I couldn't save you from that place, the building, it wasn't completely everything.
I figured. You're not great at lying, but
There's been a lot. Okay. You know how we had a moment with Rahadin at the bar?
yesterday, yes.
He's done some things to you, and I may or may not have been present. He did save you in a way. Very uncomfortable. It's not. There's so many people here. Rikki's like,
You're still being so fucking vague. Okay, what did he do? Because you're sounding real gross right now.
you always assume weird things.
I don't have anything, and you're like, he did something to you.
Ivan puts
Did
his
he
hands,
take
like,
my
on
soul?
He, and he looks them in the eye and just, it is better now to perhaps just the chain is to come clean and we can all be washed of this now. I cannot promise what she'll do because she's kind of really violent. I will.
Rahadin and I go way back.
1,000 years back.
I'm not quite sure. It's been a long time, but he has always been thirsty for power, and I trusted him deeply, and some bad things happen, which I almost wonder if that they were orchestrated in his favor, but he took me as a vessel, in a manner of speaking. He died. I thought he died, and so I was there. It's complicated.
You used to be Drow?
I was as I am. His soul went into my body. I let him, and then we spent time in Barovia and out of Barovia, and he was hungry for power. I was powerless to stop it. He took you from that building. When he found out that he couldn't use you for his means, he discarded you.
So you let the devil possess you, and then he wanted to possess me, but somehow couldn't. And that's why I was
think
in a
he just
burning
wanted to
haystack?
take your essence.
I find personal offense to being referred to as the devil.
This motherfucker!
As you all turn, you see Rahadin standing in the doorway.
This bitch! I mean, it's a fucking party. I guess it's a fucking party. Rahadin's here now. Cool.
It was such a good party, and then
Square up.
I'm keeping Umbra and his family behind me so that they don't get hurt.
Rahadin looks to Justinia. May I come in? And Justinia nods. Yes,
no.
but
Goes
behave.
between Justinia and Rahadin. Just
Please, behave yourself, Rahadin, Justinia says. Rahadin steps across the threshold and comes over and sits next to Rikki. So we are only waiting for one more, he says.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Well-
Sorry, Miss Fleur.
This is a meeting of the rebels, is it not?
you're not
a
rebel.
Yeah, you're just an a-hole.
Yes, I am, in fact, an a-hole. But if you wish to succeed, you will need my help. Justinia, yes, Rahadin is on our side.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he punched me.
I webbed him.
You what?
would've
Webbed
broken
him?
the
Oh, yeah.
stone.
You would have tried, he says. That was a
Succeeded, bitch.
that was a fun little scuffle, wasn't it? You have the makings, the potential. This should work this time. With my help, of course.
I don't trust you.
Why would
That is
you
the point.
betray him?
So
Why
many
would-
years I have been second fiddle to Strahd. It is my time now.
Bitch, it's not. It's Ivan's time.
Yeah,
So-
Ivan 2020.
2020.
And we all have sunglasses and Ivan 2020 shirts and shit. And like every time you look at us and look back at them, we have more shit.
More presidential swag.
An elephant.
So you help us with understanding that you in charge now.
I will take charge of Barovia once Strahd is removed.
I look at Justinia again, like, this shit for real? This shit for real?
Just roll an insight check on Justinia as she nods and says, yes, he is working with us.
That's what? This
Okay.
guy is on fire tonight.
Nice.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
You get
It's not one that you gave me. I'm sorry.
That hurt.
you get the body language and the signals. Having Justinia be your mentor for so many years, you kind of pick up on the
Literally my entire life.
the subtleties that that she kind of offers. That there's more to this, but she's kind of playing along to kind of, so she may know more that she's willing to say out loud at the table right now, and you know that she's kind of playing along, and she wants you to accept and play along with it at this moment. Like, she's just kind of like, yes, this is a thing. We are working together to remove Strahd from Barovia.
Echo just narrows their eyes at Rahadin, but like settles down and like the feathers smooth back and
Does Rahadin have much experience being an earl?
An earl?
No. Oh no.
Well, how are you expecting to rule a land if you have no experiencing in ruling a land?
Does not take much to rule Barovia.
But you would want it to improve, and you would have to have some sort of plan for the future so that the people do not uprise and then just throw you out of being in power just to say.
You let me worry about the future of Barovia. You worry about removing the nuisance that is Strahd.
I'll remove any nuisance I see fit. Narrows eyes.
This guy,
I like this one. He is fighty.
vampire.
Yes, vampire.
Will you become vampire?
No, I am no such fool. I will not make such deals with the old ones. The dark powers. Yes, because then again I would be playing second fiddle to something.
You're already playing fiddle now.
That is the point. I'd want to move up.
I don't think you're going to move up very well.
So,
That timing was so perfect too.
There are 2 closed doors between me and him, and you can still fucking hear him.
It was fine because the timing was just
Did he
perfect.
get stabbed in electrical?
I don't know what he's playing right now. It's a good chance, though.
Why did you discard me? Seeing as we were just talking about how you possess people, apparently.
Yes, it will be so much fun to team up again, won't it?
Again?
No. We're not.
I was talking to
derailing
Rikki.
again.
It will be such a good time.
It's not a good time, and it's never happening again.
It is happening right now. We are on the same side again. He's smirking, such like this evil, like curly smirk.
They reach out and slap him.
Yes.
No, he's just gonna like that. He's just gonna like it. Fucking masochist.
Maybe you should hug him.
I did not discard you. I set you up for your future.
Hey, bitch. What the fuck did you want? Obviously, you didn't get it.
I saved you. I put you in Umbra's path.
Really?
Umbra brought you back and nursed you and brought you back to Barovia. It is all as Floor has said. I did not...
Floor sent us back.
Floor has orchestrated everything. I did not believe her at first, but everything she has told me has come to pass.
What is Floor's end game?
To remove Strahd.
Is he being truthful at this moment?
Rahadin,
Yes.
roll an insight.
This bitch. I swear to God.
It's a pretty high DC to read him.
That's fine.
He's just a slimy bastard.
20.
As far as you can tell, he is being truthful and honest. He doesn't seem to have a tell. There's no twitching of the eye. There's no sweating. He seems very calm, very just nonchalant. He seems to actually be having a good time at this point. He doesn't seem like disassociated, nervous. He's just sitting here, happy to see Rikki.
It's a fucking bitch.
We've all called this man a bitch at one point.
At this point, Limerian kind of reaches over and taps, puts her hand on Ivan's arm and kind of rubs up and down and says, "So, how are you doing, son?"
Yes.
How are you handling all this?
Can't hear you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, am I...
Oh, there you
There
are.
we go, there
You're
you
just
are.
being too quiet.
Okay.
Weird. Yeah.
Being too subtle.
Shiloh's about to lean over with a knife.
Too sexy for Cam.
I'm sorry. I have been hit against many trees growing up. I cannot hear out of that ear very well.
Oh, let me speak in the other one. And she leans around. How are you processing all this, son? Are you doing okay?
I think I'm getting most of the information.
Good. It's so glad... I'm so glad to be able to spend some time with you and to be around you again.
Oh, okay. It's good. I'm going to kick Rahadin's face in.
I'm sure you'll have many fights. Can you not do it at this particular time with the meeting and everything?
No. That would be rude, and I would not do that to Miss Floor or Lady Mybarian.
I know it's been a very long time, but you can call me Mom.
What? What?
If it's too much, don't. Never mind. Perhaps we should just.
Wait, does that mean Victor's your dad?
What is happening? I've been EXE corrupted.
Not responding.
What? Utter confusion. Just.
I'm so sorry. Did you not put the dots together?
I don't
Echo's
have
attention
dots.
has fully turned.
We all have.
Yeah.
She just kind of looks a little bit frustrated, and she's. I thought I left a pretty good trail, and clues. I'm sorry. I'll give you a little bit more time, Ivan. Just forget I said anything.
Missing some sections in the trail there.
I don't have any dots. I don't remember getting dots.
Missing
finding.
dots. Missing dots.
I didn't know I was missing dots.
We're all missing dots. None of us knew.
I didn't know I was supposed to be collecting dots. I'm sorry.
There's nothing here. There's just this and this. There's nothing here.
It's all coming up blank. It's Ivan just looks at you guys like.
Aren't you gonna call her Mom, Ivan?
It is not necessary. If it's too much, just forget I said anything.
Mom.
Mom.
She just kind of.
Ivan just like awkwardly.
Everyone calls her Mom now.
Wait.
No, like as soon as everyone's just saying that, like Ivan just kind of like uncomfortably like just gets up and just like walks outside for a second. Just.
Oh.
As you're getting up and walking, as you are about to cross the threshold to go outside, you just barely save yourself from bumping into Floor.
Wait, it's this. It's back down.
Fleur walks around very silently and goes to the head of the table and sits down.
Hello.
Good afternoon, friends. And accomplices and allies.
Everyone looks at Rahadin.
Straight Dean, bitch. You just hear that, bitch.
I'm so glad you all made it. And you all are ready to begin this journey. This time, I am sure we will succeed in removing Strahd and saving Barovia. I'm sure you have many, many questions for me, and I have all the answers in due time. We will begin this meeting next week on Barovia Beckons.
I knew that was coming. God damn it.
So, you're all sitting at a table with a lot of people, and next week is
big-ass
going to
table.
be heavy.
And we didn't fight anybody.
Yet.
We almost fought a fucking Skleech.
We're about to fight Raha D.
Yep.
Fuck this
I want you
man.
guys to know what was going through Ivan's head with this Skleech thing. I could maybe make a belt out of it. Or I can put it in front of my bedroom onto the door. And everyone will be like, "Oh, Ivan, what is this?" And I'd be like, "Well, obviously, it is a Skleech." And then they'd be like, "What is a Skleech?" And I would tell them of my epic tale of wrestling a Skleech in the ocean.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Have
getting one.
any of you seen The Croods?
Yes?
When the dad, Nicolas Cage's character, is trying to come up with ideas.
Cage is in that
The
movie.
name.
He voices Nicolas Cage is the dad.
Did not know that.
Oh, yeah, no, you definitely tell. As soon as you, I don't know, it's just like
Well,
immediate.
I haven't watched that movie, so I didn't know.
There's a section in there where he's trying to come up with ideas, and I feel like Ivan is like that part of him. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Barovia Beckons. Make sure you tune in next Thursday to find out a lot of answers and what's going on, why everyone's here, what the plan is, how do you capture a Skleech?
The real question that everyone's asking.
Yep.
These are what the people want.
Give the people what they want.
I'm in
And,
2020.
If you would like to get in the Discord and discuss with the cast and crew and me about theories and, different Ivanisms and,
Suggestions for the Ivan 2020 campaign.
suggestions for the campaign.
I will be needing a campaign manager, and I will also be needing a full-time intern that does not get paid.
It's obviously Rikki's your intern.
So,
I'm looking
I'll
very
get all the
much
coffee.
forward to your vote this November.
I'm marketing manager.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You're fine, Ivan.
Ivan needs a fly swatter. Join us next week. Make sure that you follow Barovia Beckons on Instagram. We have a Barovia Beckons Instagram where you can get a insight into Ivan. You can see some awesome art, and we post other awesome Barovia Beckons things. I am going to start getting a little bit more active in that and posting little DM secrets. So, yeah.
Also, because Joe doesn't promote it enough, do you like my t-shirt? Because you can have one!
Yes. Do you like this jacket?
Yeah!
It's so comfy. Look at the hoodness.
Joe has one on too. If you like all these things, you can go over to Nerd Asylum's store on their website.
Their website?
Their website! They also have other nerdy things, like a blog, that you can learn all about other nerdy things.
It's insane.
Come check it out!
You guys should do it right now.
Oh.
No balls.
Yeah, and if you like the show, please go to thenerdasylum.com/Barovia Beckons. We have a review system, and you can leave feedback and tell us
Yes.
what you think about Barovia on our
And
website.
Ivan's your favorite character.
It's obviously Shiloh, let's be honest.
Probably Echo.
Yeah. I love for Rikki.
Rikki's Ringo.
Ricky's
I
like
don't
on the side of the window, like,
Oh,
I'm putting my vote in for copy. I don't know.
copy.
Yes.
even Rahadin's before you. Why didn't you vote for yourself? You could have done that.
So yeah, be sure you check out all the amazing stuff at thenerdasylum.com. You can watch prior episodes on thenerdasylum.com/Barovia Beckons, and you can do other cool things. We have Boat Day coming up, which actually originated in Barovia Beckons. Boat Day is a day of celebration for all the ships and boats in your life, relationships, friendships. So we're celebrating that December 11th with a gift exchange. If you'd like to be a part of that, you can jump in the Discord. We have that posted in the announcements channel, I think. I think that's where it's at.
Just click things.
That is where the action happens. Yeah.
So yeah, there's that, and be on the lookout because we are adding new merch as of hopefully next week. So next Thursday we'll have more merch to have Dragon yell about.
Yay!
So have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, meet the stream.
Bye.
Stream.
Yeet.